All right, we are still hanging out with Lisa Vanderpump, Lance Bass, and Lala and Randall. Randall, I don't think people may not realize you were in the middle of directing your first film when everything got shut down. I mean, after all these years, you were finally, you know, directing a film. That must have been a crusher.
It was heartbreaking. I was in Puerto Rico. We were on day 6. It was Megan Fox, myself, Emile Hirsch, and Lucas Haas, a bunch of actors, and we were shooting, and it was magical. And you wait 20 years to get to this moment, and then you have to pack it up, you know, for safety. I was a lot of tears and a lot of heartbreak, but I'm optimistic we'll be back sooner than later. But it was really, really hard. I mean, I called her and I couldn't even speak. It was brutal.
Dylan C wants to know, Lala, what was your reaction to Tom Sandoval saying on Sheena's podcast that you became friends with Stassi and Kristen because your publicist told you to?
I don't even have a publicist. You think I'm paying? I am stingy as they come. No one's taking a monthly fee from me to tell me what to do.
She's cheap.
I'm cheap as they come.
Very cheap is the word.
That's not happening.
Really? I didn't know that.
She doesn't
Lance,
get $1 out of her account.
Carlos S wants to know, since you're so close with him, what did you think of Jax discrediting Ariana's bisexuality?
I mean, I think Jax says a lot of ignorant things, and that's just one of the ignorant things that he says. Yeah, so, I mean, that's why he has gay people like me around him to kind of be like, Jax, can't do that. Say that.
Lisa, Matt C wants to know if you guys ever figured out who drove the Ferrari into the front of Pump.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that could have been potentially. We found out when we saw the tape back that 4 people were sitting there, and it went right through the middle of them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the guy wasn't drunk. Of course, we knew straight away. I mean, they took him away, but he wasn't drunk. It was just an accident. I think he did a U-turn. You know what? Thank God nobody was hurt.
I think he was peeling out at that corner, and he was trying to show off, and he lost control.
Yeah.
Wow, and he skidded. Plus, he could have hit someone on the street. I mean, that is such a busy corner. What time of day did that happen?
Early.
I think it was a brunch. Yeah, it was a brunch, wasn't it, Lance?
Yeah, it was brunch.
Yeah.
Lance, you famously were trying to buy the Brady Bunch house and were unhappy when HGTV bought it. And when it's all said and done, what do you think of how they renovated the house?
But I thought they did a really good job of it. You know, it was fun to tour the house and kind of go down memory lane. But I mean, it was kind of overwhelming going in that house because you really felt like you were in the Brady house. So it was a little overwhelming.
Grace from Dublin, California wants to know, Randall, does your ex-wife watch Vanderpump Rules? And if so, what does she think of Lala's bad bitch persona?
I don't know if she watches Vanderpump Rules, but all I can say is with the peace in the world that we're looking for, they have peace now. And I'm going to leave it at that. They're friends now. So I don't know what she thinks. I mean, about your bad.
We talk about the kids, and that's the extension
really
of where everything goes. I have no idea if she watches or doesn't.
No, honestly.
Lala, Blair G wants to know if you were freaking out when you saw you were seated 10 feet away from Meryl Streep at the SAG Awards this year.
I won't do it to you. I won't do it to you. Yes, I was freaking out. I've seen a lot of celebrities.
Oh God.
I've seen a lot of celebrities, and
Randall
went up to Meryl Streep and asked her for a picture, and she said, "Yes, I'll be right back." He comes up to me and says, "She'll be right back." I said, "I play that game when I don't want to take pictures. I tell the person I'll be right back." She doesn't come back, and then all of a sudden, all over the internet, it's like Lala sits next to Meryl Streep. I was like, Randall, the picture will come, baby, if you just wait for it.
She got a photo all over the world.
But
I don't fangirl, but Meryl Streep is like my.
I fangirl over Meryl Streep too. I've seen a lot of celebrities. Meryl Streep was like
everything.
Nice. I was being very nice. Meryl, it was a straight diss. I was like, I'm a huge fan. You know, on Producer Virus. She's like, I have to go see a friend. Right to De Niro, blew me off. And she's like, you just got this. I was like, no, she's coming back. She's like, she's not coming back.
She's not coming
I
back,
never got
honey.
the picture. I never got the
Lisa, what did you think about Brett calling Sheena middle-aged?
Well, what does that say to me? But then again, he was still hitting on me. So, I mean, he must like the mature woman. Middle-aged, I mean, come on. Yeah. Middle-aged is about my age, isn't it?
Lisa, do you, Max T wants to know, Lisa, if you see an engagement between James and Raquel in the future.
I think Raquel is very good for James. I think she's been on his side 1,000% through this whole, apart from when he was kind of abusive to her. And I would like to see that. Yeah, I think she keeps him straight. I really do.
I agree.
Lance, Terrence S. wants to know, what's the most homoerotic thing to happen back in your NSYNC days?
Homoerotic? Oh my God. I mean, basically, every arena we were at, it was like, a basketball locker room. So, there was a lot of, nakedness going around. So that was pretty homoerotic, I guess.
All right. It's good to be Lance Bass. I want to thank Lisa Vanderpump, Lance Bass, and Lala and Randall. Thank you guys so much for doing this. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay isolated.
How are you feeling? I mean, you look great.
I feel so much better, Lisa, and thank you for checking in on me so much. And I feel really good.
Yeah,
you feel good and look sexy as ever. Good for you.
Thank you. I got to go outside the other day for the first time in over 2 weeks, and it was very exciting.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.